Ladies and gentlemen, World Cup 26 is finally here.
Never felt this.
All right. No. We're not using this music. No. Can we start it again? Can we start it, please?
World Cup.
Yeah. All right. This is so cringy. I don't know why I do this. Anyways. What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Barty Plays here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today in this video, it's gonna be interesting. Today I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts on the World Cup 2026. Now you'll be thinking,
wait, doesn't the World Cup start in 2 months?
yes, I know, but this is gonna be a different video. I'll be talking about what has been going on with the World Cup 2026 for now, and then in the future videos, probably like after the World Cup ends, I'll be talking about everything that will happen afterwards and my prediction on who is gonna win and many more. But if you guys see in the video, I'm wearing a jersey merch. You guys guess who it is? Alright, it's Mbappe, bro. Even this picture right here, you see, guys? And also, one more thing. Let me show you guys real quick. You see this right here? This is the list of all the soccer players right here. And I do have something to say to you guys before we continue on. I don't watch football. Now you're like,
wait, so if you don't watch football, why are you making this video?
well, long story short, growing up, I used to watch a lot of football, right? Don't get me wrong. A lot of Persians watch soccer a lot. But for me, it was kind of difficult because unfortunately, I was never like put into this sport at all. I did play a lot of soccer back in elementary school, but unfortunately, I stopped for some reason because it's been, hard and hectic. But I'm just going to say it. I know a lot of soccer over my life. But not knowing all the teams, like I know some teams, but I don't know all of it. And unfortunately, as you guys see on the list right here, I know only half of these players. I know Messi, Pele, Madonna, Neymar, Mbappe, Ronaldo. Unfortunately, I do not know any of the rest of the players, which it sucks. Yes, it's kind of embarrassing not knowing all the soccer players, even though I grew up watching football my entire life. But honestly, I'm going to start watching football for real. Like, when the World Cup starts going on or when the things just start happening, I'm going to have to start getting into this because, honestly, not knowing any of the team members or not knowing anything about soccer, it's kind of embarrassing to be a Persian fan. But, guys, I'm not going to let you guys down. A little background and, honestly, just, like, talk about my thoughts about it. And so far, so World Cup 2026 does not start on June 11, 2026. And the... Alright, so we're going to be... Alright guys, so we're going to be talking about each country from June 11 all the way towards today. And then when the World Cup ends, I'm going to make a final video about it. And the final will be on June 19. So, July 19, my bad. The final will be July 19, and today we're on the 21st of June. So we're going to start from 11th, 10 days straight, and let me talk about each country on, their bases in the World Cup and many more. All right, guys. So, yeah. A lot of you guys might know this already, but we're going to start with Group A, which is the first group to play in the World Cup. And it started on Thursday, June 11. And we're going to be talking about Mexico versus South Africa. Okay, so I saw this match, and unfortunately about this match is that both of the team got red cards. And honestly, I don't know why the fuck they got red cards. And honestly, it was kind of disappointing match, but Mexico won 2-0 by South Africa. Let's go on to South Korea versus Sergic, or Sejic. Okay, so keep in mind, some of these games I did not fully watch, but I do know who won. South Korea 2-1. Sejic, might have to play a little better. Canada versus Bosnia. It actually hosted in Toronto. And if you guys did not see the Toronto game, you could have won. At first, Bosnia scored, and I was kind of disappointed. And then after halftime, Canada scored again. And by the way, you guys might know, this is the second player to score in the Canada team after Alphonso Davies. And this is actually a moment. Both tied. It's whatever. I cannot believe I'm about to say this, but USA destroyed Paraguay so bad. 4-1. I actually watched this game, and honestly, how? How though? Like, it's kind of crazy. 4-1, it's crazy. USA, I never seen USA play this strong against Paraguay. Qatar versus Sweden, tie. Honestly, Qatar They both tie. The shots, target, posters, passes, and everything. Brazil versus Morocco, both tied. This is Group C, by the way. So we got a lot of these teams tying up, and no one is headlining. Scotland versus Haiti. Fortunately, Haiti didn't do well. Scotland won this game. Haiti, you did it good. Australia versus Turkey. Australia really destroyed Turkey so bad, and yeah. Team stats, shots. Okay, Turkey did 28 shots, not that great, and passes. And keep in mind, guys. Keep in mind, if you guys are taking this video offended, I know. I'm sorry, but like, it's what it is. Germany versus okay, I'm so sorry if I mispronounced this, but I don't know how to pronounce this. Germany versus Croatia. Yeah, Germany is powerful. You guys might know. Destroy that game so bad. 7-1. Netherlands versus Japan, both tie. Seems reasonable. Sorry, this okay. I said this before. I'm bad at mispronouncing names. Costa de Voz versus Ecuador. 1-0. GG to I'm sorry. Sweden versus Tunisia. Honestly, not bad. 5-1. Tunisia might be eliminated. Who knows? This is the one I want to talk about real quick. All right, guys. Spain versus Capo Verde. As you guys might know, we all watch this game, right? And a lot of you guys might wondering, why did Spain did not make a score at all? Well, let me tell you, the goalkeeper for Capo Verde is actually a really smart player. And let me tell you why. As you guys watch the game, let's just watch the timeline real quick. Look at this. Look at this. You see how powerful he is. He literally blocked that shot. And for the rest of the game, he actually he gained almost 10 million followers after the game ended. It's crazy that one powerful move will change your life forever. Honestly, GG's, both did not win. Belgium versus Egypt, both tied. I did not see that game. Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay, if I'm saying it right. Both tied, 1-1. New Zealand versus Iran, 2-2. I watched this game. Actually, it was good. The only problem I hate about this game, only Just and Elijah, or maybe Just, scored 2 goals for New Zealand, and then rest of the Iran. France versus Senegal. You guys might know Mbappé is in France, and he carried the goal, and they won 3-1. I saw that score with Mbappé. It was actually really good. Norway versus Iraq. For the first time in ever, I actually was kind of happy with this game. For the first time in years, Almi Hussein became the second person to score for Iraq, and he actually had a sad story background. And he was the second person to score, or maybe first, I have no idea. The second person to score for Iraq. This is a moment for Iraq so much. And you guys might know Erling Haaland is in Norway, so they won. So GG's, congratulations for Iraq, but GG's to Norway too. Messi is the only, and you got, okay, I don't want to be, to all my Ronaldo fans, I love Ronaldo too. I respect him too, but Messi is the only player to get 3 goals in one match and beat Algeria in title. This is why people love Messi. This is why he won the previous World Cup, Qatar 2022. He's the GOAT. Austria did so well. Jordan made the first goal. Good. Portugal versus Congo. You guys might know, we all love Ronaldo. Ronaldo is the best. But his teammates are shit. For some reason, Ronaldo was in defense, and they couldn't pass to him all this time. And they didn't do well, unfortunately. And they both tied with Congo. Congo made their first goal. And honestly, us Ronaldo fans, us Portugal fans, it's kind of disappointing to see the game. Disappointed, but GG's to both teams. England versus Croatia. Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane, and other teammates scored against Croatia, 4-2. All right, so I was actually watching the whole game, and let me tell you guys something real quick. For the last 90 minutes, no one made a score until last minute Ghana made one, and that's where they beat Panama. Great job on the team, Ghana. You guys did the best. Last game for the group before we move on to Group A is Colombia versus Uzbekistan. Colombia did so well. Uzbekistan, you did okay, but you need improvement. 3-1. Now we're moving on to Group A, which is going to be the elimination round. So after 1 week, this team, now there'll be a debate on who gets eliminated and stuff like that. So far, we're here till today, guys. And today is June 21st. So Spain versus Saudi Arabia, Belgium versus Iran, Uruguay versus Cabo Verde, and New Zealand versus Egypt. So so far we still have to watch all these games, but let's talk about today that recently happened, which we start out with Caesar versus South Africa. Fortunately, both of them tied, and we don't even know who got eliminated. So yeah, Switzerland versus Bosnia. Switzerland destroyed Bosnia. Bosnia got a red card, and yeah. Us Canadians were so happy when we saw this game. They destroyed Qatar so bad, and 2 of the teams in Qatar got red cards. And honestly, this is the full-time game for Canada. 6-0. Great job, Canada. Qatar, you might need to play a little better. And yeah, Mexico versus South Korea. Fortunately, Mexico destroyed South Korea, and I don't even know if they're eliminated. If they are, it sucks. So GG's both of them. US versus Australia. USA won this time. Great job. USA won. You guys might know Hakeem is in Morocco, so Morocco won that round. Hopefully they don't verse with Portugal, because y'all know what happened. Brazil versus Haiti. Brazil eliminated Haiti for good. Paraguay versus Turkey. For some reason, Paraguay got a red card, but Turkey is eliminated, and they're no longer playing the game. All right, these are the last 4 teams remaining we're going to talk about, and then in the future videos, we'll be talking about the final, and yeah. Starting off with the Netherlands versus Sweden. I don't even know if Sweden's eliminated, but if they are, good job, Sweden. You did good. But GG's to the Netherlands. Germany versus Arabia. Kota Arabia is eliminated. Germany is moving on to Ecuador versus Kratakor. So far, I do not know who is eliminated. This team or this team. I got to double check afterwards. So lastly, we're going to be talking about is the current today which is Japan versus Tunisia. Tunisia is eliminated. Japan is moving on 4-0. Good job. And that is it for the remaining games. And I know, guys, I made this video early, but guys, listen, this is the remaining of the World Cup. All right, guys. So we still have to talk about more, and honestly, we have all the way till guys, make your prediction who's going to win the World Cup this year. And here's my final prediction. So I'll come back to this video and see who won.
You wanna be my hero. You won't even do the hell. Oh, this shit don't add up.